True.
What is up? You are tuning in to Horizontal Refreshment, the wettest podcast around.
What?
I am Jamal P.
Ma
He did it right. I am Donnie Don Akeem, whichever you prefer.
And I'm Britt Brad, short and sweet.
Yes, and this, like I said, is Horizontal Refreshments. If you're wondering why all three of us aren't there, it's because I'm in Sheboygan due to some work obligations. So I will be on this red couch, laying down, chilling,
Do you
full.
still got your drink, Ma?
Well, I had two drinks today. Um, but I don't have any on me. I will when I go to the bar again. But
Sir,
Ooh.
the game is truth or drink.
Right, so you have
oh
to have a
yeah,
drink.
you know, right. Well, let me go get this burger. That
I feel
I
like,
actually did stop at
you know
the.
what I'm saying? He said two drinks today. Like, nigga, this is my fourth. What are we saying here? Like,
Shit, that might have something to do with why I just hit that stop sign. But thank God for Jesus. I'm not telling that story on here.
I gotta be real careful with this camera.
Right.
it's too
Because
soon.
friend, what is going on below the waves?
Uh,
Uh,
First name Winnie,
How old
last
are
name
you?
Pooh.
well, friend is in Sheboygan. What's been going on since the last time we all were together? What's going on with you, friend?
Oh me.
Yes.
I thought you said Brit at first. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. Not. I feel like a whole bunch. I feel like October's already over for me, or maybe I just want it to be over that fast because it just is busy, and with Pridetoberfest and stuff, that was a really stressful preparation for me. So I couldn't wait for it to be over, and then I go to Atlanta next week. So I'm just really ready for November to be here.
I'm ready for Thanksgiving too, if that's what you mean by November.
My favorite holiday.
That's your favorite holiday?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Do you know mine?
Well, it's kind of hard actually because I love Halloween, I love Thanksgiving, and I love what's the other one? Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Yeah.
Well, I love New Year's. That's my favorite holiday. That New Year's Eve, excuse me. That
New
is a
Year's
fucking
Day
holiday.
is technically
New Year's Day is the holiday, but I love New Year's Eve. I love the celebration. I love the thought of starting over new, planning new stuff, and getting in a new state of mind. Even though people really don't stick to
yeah.
what they do,
I never do
but Thanksgiving is
those.
a close second, so we on the same
Well,
page.
I love to cook, so that's one of the main reasons I even
Mm,
love Thanksgiving, and then even more so, I love to eat it. So
period.
that's why
And
that's
we
my
love our
favorite
chitlins.
one. Who is we? Oh, I almost got real. Just know I ain't included in that. He's just trying to be funny.
I'm
He
not
just
either.
know good and damn well.
Jamal's not included in that either.
Yes, because I had a post about it.
But I've been up to the same things Jamal's been up to from a participation standpoint. I didn't have to plan Pridetober, but I definitely attended. I definitely was naked.
I wish
Got
I
Terrell out of his box. Got well, it's not unfortunate, darling. Your eyes were blessed, darling.
not blessed. Man, they were two little naked couple twins. It was cute.
Little naked mole rats.
They were two
Yes.
fishnet twins.
It was fun. It was really really
I
fun.
really wish I could have been there though and like standing in the middle of y'all.
Yes, because
That
you was
was
gonna wear your you said just booty shorts and your gay.
I don't know. I probably would have ended up changing my outfit, especially seeing y'all outfits. I probably would have ended up changing clothes.
You know what's so crazy? We bought those things for the bedroom, and I don't
Hilarious.
like. It's crazy because like I don't know what made us do that because I'm really not into all of that. But now I'm getting more into it. Like I want the dog mask and
Yeah,
you
you
know
showed me.
chains and
Child.
whips and getting more into S&M type stuff.
See, I feel like the more a person like falls in love and gets comfortable with their spouse, the freakier they get. The more they
Child.
willing to explore and try and
You may have a point because I never thought I would be
That was the case for
wearing
me.
a harness at any point, whether it be to Pride Fest or in the bedroom. So I'm into it all now.
Yeah, well, I don't even know. I feel like that's always just kind of been like my personality, and maybe it's just because the things I'm around, and also being like, I guess, a performer and stuff. Like the get ups and stuff have kind of always just been like with me in my every day. Like, I mean, I wear a harness over a certain shirt or something, depending on the outfit, and jock straps and all that. Well, I guess if anything, I just had a bit of a head start, but I mean, Donnie's not too far from behind.
You're
All
very
those
fast
things.
forward though.
I had a jock strap that I bought in 2015. It was the only jock strap I had for about 5-6 years. Now I have 6 pair. So it's interchangeable jock straps, and I actually don't even know where the original one is anymore.
I used to have a nice collection of like lingerie and shit. Y'all made me feel like I need to get myself together.
Yes, get
my
into it.
collection
Get
back
into
up.
it, yeah. So get into it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
What have you
yes.
been up to, Britt?
Got a new job.
Woo woo.
Ooh.
Good job, shorties over here.
Yeah. I start Monday, I believe.
Yes, God.
Love that.
Right.
Hey, I'ma just show up. I done got like 3 or 4 different emails and they all got like different dates and shit. So I'm just gonna show up on the 25th.
Oh, they're showing you like the different trainings, but the 25th is your order.
Yeah, well.
And how did you hear about this job?
Tone.
Okay.
I was
Congratulations,
stressed.
happy birthday.
I think I came here complaining as usual or something. It was something like that. And basically.
Tone the plug.
Are they
I'm
still
really
hiring too?
good. Y'all still hiring?
They still hiring.
Where y'all at again? I don't know if I need to work with
here.
her though.
Well, it's work from
Just as
home.
bad working with his
Because
we're older though. And we definitely about to check.
Yeah,
now.
hello. No, I'm definitely
So
about my
I
money
don't
because I make
know.
more money now where I'm at, but you finna be making more where you at. So I'm always chasing the bag.
Yeah, I have to share that with
Yes, I like
somebody.
this. I just had a job where I was sitting down. I was a receptionist.
Because me and Tyler, we worked in the call center. Tyler hated sitting down, but yet we was there for like 5 years together. So
No, I will because my job right now is very physical. I took it because of the convenience of school and the pay was more than what I made at Vivint Health. So
as soon as you start,
Which is crazy.
send him the referral link.
Gotcha.
okay.
That way y'all can
Yeah, Tone, I'll definitely reach out to you for that information.
All three of us, child.
Not
The whole
wait,
horizontal
Now
yeah,
that might be a problem.
yeah. Well, I won't be there, but I'll be sending it to a very special person
Listen,
of
they would just
mine.
call us that. We
Right,
wouldn't
we
even
would
be
have
us and
individual
shit.
names.
Right.
Y'all go see horizontal refreshment ready for their break.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, I have to share that with somebody.
Oh Jesus!
Lord have
I
mercy.
can only imagine.
Yeah. So yeah, I seem like everybody has been doing good and been busy with things and making things happen, and most importantly, making things happen. Um, actually, I take that, but most importantly, making choices that ultimately make you happy.
Period.
Yeah.
And that's important because I think we can obviously be wrapped up in jobs or even stability or even chasing a check and realize that, well, this ain't working. So I'm happy everybody's finding what they need to do.
How's school going for you so far?
Yeah, school is
When somebody voice get high pitched,
no,
I'll be like, "What lie you got to tell?"
no school. School is actually going really well. I have an A in both my classes. Only taking two classes this semester. I will say that my going into my master's, even though it is a different level of school and different level of work, it is completely
her birthday.
Completely smoother than undergrad, absolutely. Because a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is very applicable to the work that I'm doing now and have done. So I find myself just going back and looking at the stuff from the institute and because we were doing like smart objectives in class, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, well, um,
Who is this? This one of your
That-
friends? Let's
it
play game
is.
out of these individuals. Guess who works from home? Well, I guess it would be Jamal. Hey, frat brother, I miss you. You gotta hit me up. We gotta chat. Um,
But yeah,
but yes, let's. Oh, I'm sorry. I should let
yeah, Brett Brad.
Jamal or Britt Brat, since you have these stipulations.
Oh, okay. So,
Hey, baby.
hi, Real, my brother. So, while we got so many people tuning in, we want to mention our contest that we are having. Down in the comments, we want you guys to tell us an idea for a show that y'all want us to do. And then whose ever idea gets the most likes and comments and stuff like that underneath this video, will not only will we do your topic, but we also want you to be a guest for that topic. So
Yes. So if you have anything that you would like, even if we've talked about it before, we haven't talked about it with you.
right.
So you know what I'm saying? So it could be something but try to think outside of the box, something we haven't done. But even if we have done it, we haven't done it with certain people. So you never
Right.
know what new perspectives we may gain from different people being here.
Exactly.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Point that.
Yeah, so make sure y'all do that. Comment on our you can comment wherever we frequent. So if that is a Snapchat, a Instagram, a Twitter, a Facebook post, a Facebook DM,
Right.
Instagram DM, personal pages.
Yeah, I'm
feel
sorry.
free.
I should have made that clear too, because like I know some people don't want to comment that it was their idea in the actual post. Because what we're gonna do is compile the data and make a poll.
Right.
So if you don't feel comfortable saying I want y'all to talk about threesomes in the chat, because you don't want everybody to know that was your topic, you can feel free to inbox one of us
Right.
to say, hey, I feel like y'all should talk about threesomes or
Yeah.
polygamy or
Right.
whatever it is that you would like for us to discuss.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I guess it's probably time to go into
Into some things.
the game, which Brittany I think is going to explain some more.
All right, so we're playing Truth or Drink tonight. Bunch of raunchy questions as usual. We'll all answer. They'll lead to stories, conversations, whatever. We want y'all to engage. Y'all might have a question. We can answer that as well. And if we'll either answer with the truth or we'll drink if we want to answer that. Plain and simple. So, who wants to ask the first question, or should it be me?
Go ahead, Bri. It was your game.
Which one of your boyfriends had the biggest dick?
Oh, this is easy to answer. I can actually answer that with Terrell on the live because I have expressed that to him, which is why I did not want to continue the relationship.
Wow.
Too big. Hey, ladies. It was how do I say this? Do I say? Because I don't know if I should say his name. My baby know who I'm talking about, but I don't know if I should say his name. So the one who changed my life forever.
Oh yeah.
He was
I remember you saying that actually.
Yes. What about you, Molly Ma?
Ask the question again so the viewers can hear.
Which one of your partners had the biggest ding dong?
Did it say partner as in like person you were serious with, right?
Yeah. Oh well, you only have
no,
two.
it don't matter if it's boyfriend, partner.
Oh well, that makes it so much easier for me. One I definitely yeah, I'm not gonna say the names either, but it was shit.
Is that many, Mom?
It is that many. I don't know. I think maybe
like to have sex. Okay, leave us alone.
Maybe somebody like during like the quarantine time, I guess.
Do I know about this? Next case.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Well, I mean, I don't know. You might not. But yeah, this is right after breakup. First breakup, only break.
Yeah.
Well, not only.
We broke up
First.
around the same time, child. We was living
Yeah.
our lives.
So
honey.
around that time, and yeah,
Uladari said he know about it, child.
I don't think he knows.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I don't know.
conversation.
Well,
He
I'm
said,
glad
"Speak
that it
up,
He
was.
said,
baby."
"Speak up, baby."
Well, I'm glad that it was.
Ain't talking
It turned.
louder.
It turned into hookups and stuff like that. Because if it was just partners or boyfriends, I maybe would have had to drink.
All righty. Brittany,
Come
but
for me.
you don't get to answer the question because you asked it. Is that how it goes?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. What's up, Brandon? Ooh, she had to take a sip before she answered, child.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I'm taking a sip instead of answering.
Oh.
Next question.
I forgot that was an option. Is it?
I should have did.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, I might need to.
I'm gonna ask the next question.
Oh shit. Hold on. He'll be alright.
So, have you ever cried during sex?
Unfortunately,
Brittany, you gonna go first?
yes, because what this memory right here. It was a song playing, first of all, and I feel like the song is partially what made me so emotional. I cannot for the life of me remember what song it was, though, but a song was playing, and I feel like he may have been whispering the words in my ear as like
Who is
things.
he?
Yeah, so moving along.
Moving right
Yeah,
on.
I cried hard as hell too. It was an ugly cry. It was like a one of
During
them.
sex or after?
During.
Okay.
It was very embarrassing.
I will say my opinion for last. Jamal, have you ever cried during sex?
I have not cried during sex with someone else. I have shed a tear by myself, and it wasn't like some sad, like bullshit. Like I'm so lonely and masturbating.
That's the
Sorry,
crazy
like
part about me crying though. Like even though it was an ugly cry, it wasn't sad. Shit felt great.
yeah,
What
I think I had like a dildo inside of me while I was like masturbating, and that type of like climax is a little bit different than one without. So like I think I definitely my eyes are getting like what.
Someone's agreeing with you, Mom. Brandon said
Yes,
yes, that tip.
I have never cried during sex before, after. It just never made me emotional. It's made me emotional to the point of possession when I was younger, like, but I've never became like cried.
I don't know what
Yeah.
happened to me that
Yeah, I think maybe more, if anything, with like, a person, a partner, or something like that. Like, it might be a little bit emotional, like, because well, I really love you and care about you, but
I love him though. I don't like. That's it's very confusing. Definitely didn't.
Ma, do you got the game pulled up, or do you need us to go back and forth between the two?
Yeah, y'all probably go because I'm on my phone doing it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot, Chad. Question numero tres. And we're gonna let you go. Well, I guess we'll still keep the order as if you asked the question. So
I'm gonna skip that one. How long does it usually take you to orgasm?
I'm gonna be a little bit too transparent.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna just take a sip just to prepare myself for his answer.
I'm gonna say sober, right state of mind. Probably like 2 minutes. Break me off. Show me what you got. It don't take me long if I'm in my right state of mind, sober or whatever. It does not take me long. Now drinking, you talking about a minute. You talking about a long little minute, talking about like 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how good it is, because maybe I could narrow that down to like 20 minutes. But if I'm in my right state of mind sober, like a quickie on a lunch break, like I'm coming almost as soon as I put it in.
Takes me a while, depending, I guess, like on what all is happening and being stimulated and maybe what happened prior to penetration and
I'm big on
whatnot.
foreplay too, though, so that turns me on.
Exactly. That's what I'm like. It depends on what all, because every once in a while we might have to hurry up and skip the foreplay. So it really kind of depends.
It
on
does
what type
depend,
of situation we
but
got going on.
I know that I come fast in comparison to other men.
Can.
I'm uncircumcised, so I have the sensitivity of having extra skin to, help with
That
whatever
gotta
you're doing.
fold back,
I have a
peel it back
turtleneck
like a banana.
No one's ever complained, darling.
I bet you doing something to these. Go on, answer the question, Ma.
I very much in Jamal's answer. I feel like I have to give a context before the actual answer, but I feel like coming is a very interesting thing because I think so many things play a factor in it. Whether it's like experiences, the the situation, the pleasure, and everything. And for me, I've never been a quick comer.
Quick pumper.
I've never been a quick comer. And yeah, so I mean, in terms of how long it takes, like it's gonna take a long time. Sometimes or a lot of times it might be okay, might fuck, and then we're gonna, I don't know, masturbate after or something like that. Because I think everybody is different. But yeah,
Do y'all think there's a such thing as taking too long to come? Like, nigga.
Hell yeah. Man, especially if it's like I'm giving you head or something. Even if it's sex, sometimes it's like, motherfucker.
If you don't,
you just gotta pull your pants up and leave, bro.
Man.
Like sometimes, like I think it depends on how horny you are and what mood you're in. But like, if you taking 20 minutes and it's just supposed to be like a little whoop throughout, boom, boom, bang, like
right, or you might come and then if that person's okay with that.
I feel like Bernie Mac. Like,
that's true
if
too.
you don't come when I come, motherfucker, you fresh out of luck. Goddamn it, they gonna beat your meat in the corner and leave me alone.
Yeah,
I can't.
No, I think when you're in a relationship, like if I come, you got a good 5 to 10 minutes to catch up.
And it's worse if you got a kid. Listen,
Like,
chop, motherfucker. Let's go.
Ladarius said, "Hell yeah!" I'm like, "Come already, absolutely."
Definitely
I get fed up. Like, what's going on?
Right. What the fuck,
my nigga? Like, only nutted off hit. We know. Ooh. Matthew is just the difficult one.
Matthew is our Achilles heel.
My jaws hurt just reading the comment. Bye, Matthew. Bye.
We always get Matthew out. We're gonna have to have Matthew on the show as much shit as we talk.
I know.
Okay, period. What she said, if it's bae, I love taking care of my baby and making them come even if I come first. Right. But only for so long.
Right.
Yeah. And it depends, like
I'm like,
what the fuck is going on?
Like, and it depends. I think, and everybody's like sex is very, very different. I think it's about finding, I guess, potentially like that balance because, if you're used to maybe a certain type of thing when you're, hooking up, and let's just say you've been hooking up for like 10 years before you get in a relationship and then trying to like, I guess, adjust that in the relationship, that can't be a thing. So let's just say if you were like let's just say hypothetically, you were like a sub bottom slut who only likes to, get cummed in and I don't like to do nothing. Don't do nothing to me. I want to do everything to you. And then let's just say you get with somebody hypothetically and they want to maybe try other stuff. It'll be like, that might be an example, like an adjustment for somebody because they're used to like, what gets me off is the other person getting off.
Yo, like, oh, okay. So Matthew, all right, Matthew.
And what type of nasty shit is we talking about exactly, Matthew?
Right.
You see the comments?
Because I'm very
Jamal?
Curious.
I did. I see them.
Oh, okay.
Because they is going in. Matthew got me very
they are acting
intrigued.
a fool.
What is going on here?
But I do think it does depend because I feel like sex is different depending on the chemistry. Because like in my current sex life, like I never imagined enjoying actually being a bottom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not something that I with a picture a year ago. What have you been like?
Yeah, I know. Cause I was very shocked when you told me.
Yeah.
Man, cause listen, when I first asked him about it, he was very adamant.
Yes, I wasn't
He
letting
was,
nobody put that
hell
dick
no,
in me.
it's not happening. Tried it once, never again. he was dead ass in his voice. But
Yeah, well,
right.
Terrell, well, it's verse, so you know, so we sharing is caring, and it's my turn, baby. So anywho, next question. That was question 5. You said.
What's question 4?
Oh, this is a good question. I think more so for men, but how many times per week do you masturbate?
I would love my husband to answer this question.
Douglas, are you here?
I don't think so.
Douglas.
But I would love for him because I know he be whacking the fuck off when I'm not around. I would just
I
love for him to answer that.
What are the
I
winning
don't care.
colors? Because listen,
To
look,
them
orange
WWE
and
divas.
blue, our favorite colors. I need at least one pussy in the room, maybe two or more. Okay, so you talking about an orgy? Okay,
That's not
Matthew.
a lot of work.
It's like
I don't know if that's nasty.
Right.
That's not a lot of
What's
work.
going on? It's a lot going on beside me.
Like whenever I see it in porn, I'd be like, "Damn, bitch, ain't you tired?" Like I just.
So wait, Matthew, are you bisexual? Well, clearly, never mind. Don't answer that. Anywho, how many times do I masturbate a week? I can say there's 7 days in a week, right? So I masturbate every time that I'm alone. So that's 7 days. Plus some days, maybe like 3 of them days, I masturbate twice. So maybe 10 times a week.
See, for me, it depends because like a week before my cycle is about to come on, I get like extremely horny. So that week, it might be a couple times a day.
Period.
That damn it, like serious business. And then regular weeks, it might not happen at all.
It's a good time for me. It sounds like you have a good time according to what your a good time is.
Mhm.
we need to send Matthew a personal like letter to invite him on the show. um,
Jamal.
it varies. I've tried to like not as much, but there was a period of time where I definitely tried to like limit it because I was thinking like, is masturbating like affecting like my sex life, or is it skewing like the way like I view sex or something like that? Because usually, there's the association with like hand, dick,
Period, Brandon.
and porn. So I'm just thinking like, okay, and I was thinking like, okay,
every time you masturbate, you have to watch porn because that's not the case for myself.
I do.
for 9 times out of
Every
10,
Every
9
single
times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. So like it was that association of like hand dick porn. This is what gets me off. So I was
Hand
thinking
dick
like it was potentially hand dick porn. But now I would say anywhere between like maybe 3 to 4 times like a week. Sometimes I try not to because I just try to save it, let it build up.
Well, without being TMI,
Nothing
I
wrong
don't
with
have
that.
to. I don't have to save it because every time I come, it's an explosion.
Oh
So.
well. Well.
Well, I'm a oozer.
I'm 30.
He said that like what you said was finna change.
Our producer said I'm still young.
He
So
said I'm 30.
I said I'm 30. I'm actually closer to 31 than 30 now. I'm getting old.
You an old man
I'll be 31 in like 4 months. But anywho,
with 2 very dramatic nieces that act just like you.
child, my nieces know who their uncle is.
Clearly. Clearly.
So I think Brittany's the only one who sipped. I'm counting the sips because we should have made a bet like whoever sipped the most
Right. Because I've been
do
sipping.
something.
No fair.
No.
Right.
Like not who sip,
Oh.
who sip on a question because Brittany has
Oh,
sipped
okay.
on a question. So
Okay.
she
I'm
has
the only one though so far.
yes, so far. So Brittany is losing.
Look, right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna come up with a bet for this.
Mhm.
Have either of you ever faked an orgasm?
Yeah.
Hell
And
yeah.
people think men can't fake orgasms, but I definitely faked the orgasm before.
You can definitely fake it if you're topping, definitely.
Yes, that's when I faked it.
They be like, you gonna be like, let me see the condom. You're like, no.
Right.
Yeah, I'm done.
Hilarious.
Ain't nothing happening here.
Definitely
This
did.
is tragic.
Especially if like we was fucking and I wasn't really into it or something. Like I was just doing it for you to leave me alone type shit. Like,
Yes.
you know.
I'm assuming you fake one. Y'all out here spit.
Hi, May.
Well, I talked to Maine earlier today. But anyway, hi again, Maine.
Hi, sister.
But Ma,
No, I'm not.
you had so much knowledge about how easy it is for a top.
Well, I'm a deep thing. I've thought about it all. No, I haven't. Because the way it usually has worked in my, whether hookups or relationship stuff like that, is like either both came, one person might have came, the other one was okay, and so yeah, I never faked it because I was just like, okay, well, I'm about to go, because I'm not about to sit here and like jerk off for another like 5 minutes, 10, whatever to come, or vice versa. So I was just like, okay, well, that's good. That was good. I still have fun, and I'll take care of it later.
Just to create a little bit of an interjection for those that are just tuning in, we are asking you all for ideas for a future show. So if you have an idea of a sex topic you would like for us to discuss, please put it in the comments while you're watching and let us know what you would like for us to talk about, whether we talked about it before or not. And please be prepared to be a guest. You don't have to. I don't want to intimidate nobody. You don't have to be a guest.
But you have the option.
You have the option to be a guest to discuss the topic that you put in the comments.
How many people are viewing right now? Can't see.
We didn't win. We had 11, and now I think we're at 9. That says.
Yes.
I think we're at 9 right now. So, yeah, but at our peak we had 12. So I just want to keep reiterating that because as people jump in and jump out and stuff like that, make sure they know. Okay, so you asked question 6.
I'm sharing all this.
Have you ever faked that orgasm? That 7 is no.
Yeah, no. We talked about that.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good one. Question number 9. I'll be a guest child. Michael, when you gonna be in Milwaukee? That's the question.
Good question.
What is your topic, Michael?
Right.
How often do you give blowjobs? Topic: sex outside the bedroom, group sex, bondage, food with sex, risky sex. Okay, well that's a lot of topics. We're gonna take them into consideration.
Topics, right.
We're gonna take all of it. And Brandon, are you willing to be a guest? Oh, sign him up.
All right, cool.
All right, Brandon. All right, so shit, Brandon winning the contest at this very moment.
Right.
But how often? I'll be in Milwaukee soon. Okay, child. Well, you know my number and you know my inbox, so hit one of them. How often do you give blowjobs? Now, child, I'm asking the question, so I'm gonna answer last. Ma.
Wait, what is? How often you get blowjobs?
Yes.
I mean, I guess a couple times, like a week, or whenever I see like my boyfriend.
Whenever you see your boyfriend?
I would say whenever, but like, it's usually every time we are, seeing each other, there's some sort of oral involved potentially. So,
How often do y'all see each other?
Right. I mean, at least, every week. I mean, it really varies, but definitely every weekend. Our weekdays.
Okay,
you know what? Not as frequent as I would like to, but because I've been working first shift, work second shift, so we don't have much time to spend with each other during the week. And we got Bella, and she's typically with us all weekend, so we try to squeeze it in where we can, but Yeah, doesn't really
Right, melatonin for the baby.
doesn't really work. I don't actually believe in that.
You don't like that?
Like if I really had to, like if we're going on a plane or something, but I don't really believe in like drugging my kid up.
The topic is titty fucking an actual turn on for women?
Not for
I don't know if we
me.
could do a whole show off of that.
Not for I'm answering too early, huh? That
Sucking dick is
no.
trash pre cum. Okay, see, I'm with Matthew, so
What's
I'll
wrong
answer
with
the question.
pre-con?
What is going on, Matthew?
Matthew all over the place, but
I have to follow him question.
I personally probably would say maybe twice a month. I might
Good lord, I feel like I do it more than that. I hope.
but this is my
Right,
thing.
me answering, I thought I was like scared to say my answer, but not anymore.
I will offer the ass up before I suck some dick.
I wouldn't mind doing it every day if I could.
But
though.
this is the thing. I have been like, it's been in my mind to do more. I'm never gonna be like superhead. That's just not me.
Yeah, clearly.
I'm never gonna be superhead. But it has been on my mind. Like so many things have changed since I've been with him about what I'm open to and what I do. So who's to say that one day that it might not get to like at least once a week? That's the goal. And I'll be content long as he content with like once a week. I might suck your dick. But right now we're looking at once or twice a month of me. And I feel like that's reciprocity because it's the same with him.
Well, how often do you eat his ass? Then
Every time
Never.
never.
I never ate Doug's ass.
Oh, you talking about you? Every time we fuck, and well, every time I am the top, I want to eat ass first because I
Oh,
like
he's so nasty.
because
I love it.
the
Say
fact
again.
that we are in a relationship. Like I want to make his ass wet to put. I don't want to put my dick into lube or I like the spit thing. Like so, like get it wet with the ass and then stick it in because it's wet.
Lick it before you stick it, goddamn it. That is Thessalonians.
it's interesting. That's how me and a lot of sex early on with me and Ladera. That's how it started. We started with a lot of spit.
Yes,
We need to go back to that.
everything. Yes, and I think the last time he did me, it was spit too. And I bounced on the dick and rode it the last time too. Like
Oh,
made it clap, clap, clap.
You're trying to learn. All that
It might
ass,
help
don't
me-
know how to throw it.
It might help me loosen up my hips or something. I might know how to start twerking all of a sudden.
Ooh, help him, Jesus, because he needed. He's so stiff.
I think it's on you, Britt.
Oh,
Ugh,
Lord.
y'all crazy. I can't deal.
Just be making Sierra sad.
Spit is the best lube. Of course it is. So you are a part of the Spit is Lube crew. Yes, I am.
Who said that?
Ah!
So how soon do your knees give out though? Almost immediately as I get down on them.
Well, I can't wait to answer this
You
question.
definitely don't have no makeup. It's sad.
So I don't have Meganese either. I have them.
You last
Very
one with Donnie.
Yeah, I have momentarily knees, I guess, if they.
On an as needed basis.
Momentarily.
But when it comes to like giving head, I'm definitely squatting. I don't get on, which like I guess that's knees, but like I have to squat. I can't be on my knees because I've had 2 knee surgeries. I have to be careful with this camera.
Right. The Darius
So,
gonna kill you.
you know.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So that even though it doesn't like necessarily hurt anymore, but like if I was to be on my knees for long periods of time, it would increase my chances of like getting arthritis in my knee. So squatting,
I've been
sitting.
Dick upside down, so.
When I give head, it's usually in the bed, so it's like he's laying down and I'm like in between his
no.
legs.
See, we're the opposite when I'm giving Doug head. He's standing next to the bed and I'm laying on the bed and I'm like upside down.
You doing like the porns.
Oh well, baby,
That's fun,
listen.
And then he could grab your titties and stuff.
Yeah,
That's one of his favorite parts of that, of course. Of course.
Needs a vibranium child.
Period, friend.
Well, yeah, friend do got needs. He be down there.
He's one of the only ones who can stay down with me about the longest.
Rocky stayed down with your ass.
He did too. He did too.
Rocky stayed
But
down with that
I'm
ass.
talking about in our like the
Immediate circle.
Yeah, that was at like Christmas and shit. Like,
oh, how about to say Rocky was at the birthday party?
No, I'm talking about Christmas when we was all dancing. I think to Megan as usual.
It's always Megan. Oh, she nasty with it. My kind of girl.
Period.
Yes, God, honey. Michael, did you have any ideas?
Oh yeah, the blue cough drop. That was one of my favorite tricks in
you
high
been
school.
Talking about that for since
Remember,
forever.
I brought that up in high school, child. Yeah. That's old. That's real old. I done hit niggas with Listerine and all.
What is it that
rocks,
you spray? I think Mimi talked about this when she was here. It's something you spray in the back of your throat because I might need that to like numb it.
Throat numbing spray.
That might help me.
I actually bought that. I bought that from her.
Oh, well, that might help me because I have a bad gag reflex. And one day I was sucking his dick and I had to stop because I was like, I feel like I'm about to throw up.
Oh.
So she is my spirit animal. Wait a minute. Wait a minute on what? We said a lot of wait a minute.
I don't have any topics that we think of something.
What did
Give me some Henny and Megan needs activated.
Right.
Oh my life.
Right.
Oh my life.
Yes, I would just point out too, and I feel like this is an observation like I've made before, but I mean I definitely love and I feel like in the last couple of years how more open and expressive that I have at least have seen of Black women are in giving oral sex, because I definitely feel like a generation or two ago it was being done, but it was like, I don't know about y'all, but I definitely would hear
didn't want to
it.
admit it,
white
though.
women did it. They feel like that's
like white girls do that.
Nasty.
Like I ain't sucking no, like I don't do that.
I remember once upon a time people considered you a hoe if you admitted to sucking dick. Like that's what made bitches hoes back then and shit. Like yeah.
So when I saw it, obviously what you're talking about and that girl who commented, I'm like, that's dope because that's important.
Mm-hmm.
It's a part of the relationship.
Absolutely.
Next question. Do
you watch girl on girl porn? I actually already know his answer.
Okay, so she know my answer, child. Yes.
yes, I do.
I haven't watched it as frequently as I used to, but I still am turned on by, like, for me, I think I told you this before. For me, the part that turns me on the most is to see them give each other oral sex. Like to see a girl eat a girl out. I don't know why that's just so
I like
intriguing.
When they scissor the most.
Scissor? That doesn't turn me on either.
Listen, all the moaning that happens during that little scissoring time, for me, it's
moaning
like
is a big part of porn for me.
That sound it does. It makes a huge difference. And they make more noise than guys. Like, honestly, that's an issue I have with most porn today, is that most of the guys don't, they might a little bit.
But ain't that why you like gay porn? Because you like to hear the men moaning. Because they moaning gay porn. Or that's why I like
Rico Strong, because he like talks damn near the entire.
I don't like talking during sex. I think we had this conversation. Like, just moan. I don't need whose is it? Whose is it? Ooh, this my ass. This my dick.
See,
this
he don't say that though. That's why I fuck with him. It's more so like, he says shit like that. Rico is more like, bitch, take this dick, bitch. Walk while you taking this dick in your ass.
I think got a nice butt, nice butt and nice dick.
Yeah, definitely talks her through it, because that man is huge. He gotta help you.
Nah, I don't like too much talking in real life and in my porn. Like, just moan. I don't like talking. Thank you. I don't like talking neither. Don't be. I don't like talking either.
I love talking. I just feel bad sometimes. I don't always hear like what Doug say.
Right? No, you don't want to say "hun" during sex.
Exactly. So look,
what you say?
Like a week or two ago, right? We was fucking, And he said something to me. I have no clue still and I don't want to tell him like, nigga, I ain't say nothing because I ain't hear you. I can't even remember what I responded with. It must have been a moan or something, but I just felt bad because I'm like, awkward. But
that's why you don't talk. You ain't gotta worry about answering the shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely more into like grunts and stuff like that.
Me too, friend.
Grunts, moans, things like that. But no,
pagan video. Ooh,
see, them sound like Cruel and Unusual Punishment to me.
I watch that
those half the time. Yes.
Yeah,
Dude, yes. When I watch them videos, niggas they be sounding like they in pain or something.
Me too, Michael. I had selective hearing too. He said he'll definitely hunt during sex. I have.
Like,
what did you say?
Not to, because that takes the sexy down. Like
it does take the sexy down, but what I've learned is that everything, like, there's something for everybody. Some people like a little bit of the corniness during sex. It's a turn on. Some people like to be beat like a motherfucking animal during sex. It's something for everybody. It's for me. I don't want to hear no talking, no whose is it. I just need to hear moaning. Silent sex is a turn off too, though, on the complete opposite end of the spectrum. Just
yes.
What's going on? How I know I'm doing?
Terrible. That's just like hum. I hate quiet sex.
Like you ain't gonna moan, you ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, I don't mind a little slap. You slap me in the face, ass.
Yeah, a little grab a neck, a
little scratch.
Definitely grab me, please grab.
No, I don't like it rough, but I like just like a little.
I mean, not
scratch.
tight, but like
you can choke me a little bit, but like not too much.
This right
child, right?
That feel good. I like that.
Don't make because I got control issues. Don't make me think I'm in fear of my life because I will flip you off of me.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Okay,
yes, Michael.
Matter of fact, you can just knock my head in between there. I'm cool. Like,
I love it.
Is it my turn? How far are we going with these questions? What time is it?
I don't know,
oh, we got like 30 minutes. Okay.
we know the answer.
Oh, we know the answer to that. Yeah. I'm not asking that.
Oh well. It all depends on the night. I ain't quiet, but I can be either loud or louder.
What does your boyfriend or husband cum taste like?
Delicious.
Look at Jamal's face. Go ahead, Jamal. You answer. What does Ladarius cum taste like?
I'm trying to remember.
I should have said
because I feel like obviously we're still like a new couple, so like cum has kind of been everywhere, and it has been like 5 years, where it's like it's been in my mouth like 100 times versus like it's been in my mouth maybe like I can count, whatever. But I don't know. I think it just tastes like cum. It wasn't bad.
Elaborate, Michael.
I'd be very afraid for people to taste
Ladarius said it tastes like strawberries and mango poo.
Well, he don't have any of those things in his fridge. So.
But for real, those don't really taste like nothing. They don't have
No, I was just gonna say that I've only tasted Terrell's once or twice, but
still new.
I can say that it didn't taste like it wasn't disgusting. I was scared. Remember I called you. I was more. I think I called Jamal too, or text Jamal like I got it in my eye.
Yes. Oh my god.
I was like, am I gonna go blind?
Shit ever. No, how about this though? Why about a week or two later, same shit happened to me?
You got cum in your eye.
Yes, but I was dramatic like your ass.
No, because he's the first person I let bust on my face. So when he busted on my face, it got in my eye, and my eye turned pink, and I was scared.
He called me like, "Am I gonna go blind?"
But as far as the taste, I know you didn't. Yes, I did. Oh, I know. Are you talking about Jamal saying you ain't got none of that stuff in your fridge? But no, his cum didn't taste like anything. But when your man has a terrible diet, I burning like a motherfucker.
Yes.
You ain't never lied, friend.
Yes.
I was burning. Okay.
I was burning. Doug thought it was hilarious.
What you told Doug? What happened?
He did it. Why the fuck not?
Oh, I thought you were talking about mine. Like,
Oh,
with,
you fuck about you.
Terrell.
I'm talking about my shit.
Most definitely, that was
Yeah.
interesting.
But I used to definitely like not want people to taste my. I mean, I didn't care at the end of the day, but my diet is way more balanced and better now than it ever has been. So like, I actually eat fruits and vegetables during the week versus like, I couldn't tell you the last time I ate like a fruit and vegetable at certain points. So like, I'm sure it was not pleasant. So I used to just be like, you don't put it in your mouth, please.
But do you purposely try to eat fruits and vegetables when you know like it might be a possibility that he is gonna taste your come so it tastes sweet?
No, I mean there's definitely, I think maybe I not super I'm sorry, I'm reading his
Okay.
Yes.
I'm here for you,
I
whore.
love that little whore.
Whore.
Yes.
He said
super
the man out
often,
there in
but
Texas is giving soy sauce come for me. Oh, leave my friend alone. That's what we don't do.
that was a
Sir,
good
once Michael, he's
one.
talking to you, sir. Once a he put the zip in. Once a whore.
Yes, but yeah, I mean, less of that. I mean, I just eat fruits and veggies now in general, and that's also why I'm down, like 6-7 pounds. So.
I never knew about the whole eating fruits and veggies to make it come taste better until I met Kirsten Ass, because she had this little. She used to have this little dip back in the day that she used to go see out of town and shit. And she would come to work and she would have these like pineapples and mangoes and she'd be fucking them shits up all. She would eat that for like a week straight, just that. And I was like, sis, how the fuck is you eating? Like, man, like what the fuck is you eating all that damn? Like, don't your tongue don't itch or nothing? Like, cause after a while, my tongue start itching. I can't after a while. But anyway. She was like, yeah, it's supposed to make your cum taste better. Wooty, wooty, woo. I was like, oh. Hey.
Britt, is it true if women eat pineapples, her coochie
I
is
personally have never tried it out. Right. I personally never tried it out, but my homegirl did, and she swear on it. Back then, or back before I met Douglas, my diet was real fucked up, and I ain't get no fuck about no goddamn pineapples, and I ain't never got no complaints. So I don't know.
Yep.
They don't, but I don't know.
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah, and I think just eating like fruit and stuff and water is it just can make I guess you just.
I think that's true for men and women.
I'm sure.
Like for me, I think it's more direct for men. Like I don't even think we gotta do it all week, just a day of fruits, and men cum will taste like sugar.
But
well, I just ate some fried pickles and a couple orders of wings, so it's not
also
good.
it's your boy again, so he doesn't have to worry about that tonight.
What the fuck we want? His shit don't taste salty or nothing like that, and we don't really eat fruit in my house the way we should. So
yeah, I can say like I said, Terrell's cum tasted like nothing, and it's not like he is like this health guru.
But we do drink a lot of water.
He don't. Terrell don't even like water.
He wanted red flags.
No, I had to. I was getting on his ass. He had to drink water.
Well, remind me to do it next time I come over.
Yeah, he needs to drink more water, child.
Throw some of that Majim. But yes, next case.
Get out my head.
Do you have any fetishes that you've never mentioned?
So I do. I feel like all my fetishes are like they jump out the window. So I mentioned the musk fetish. But I think I like dirty sex overall. Like dirty sex is like, okay, like I think I realized this when we was quarantining, because like we wasn't showering every day. We had nowhere to go. So we was in the bed together, and it's like, okay, day 2, no shower, but I'm not scared to suck that dick. I'm not scared to poke you or nothing. Like, it's just like, ooh. Yes.
There was a tangent in time where I liked it that way as well.
Period.
Years ago.
Not years ago.
Now, I can't stand that. Shower before you touch me. Brush your
But I
teeth
think
before you touch me.
they've been together longer than we have. I want to point that out.
Yeah, so
Because
it
that
comes in
probably would be a turn
cycles.
off eventually. But
But it comes in cycles too, like things like that. I, liked before, I might not like later. It all depends. Things change. So
right.
right now, that's the cycle we're in where niggas shower, brush your teeth, be extremely fresh when you
Right.
me.
Yeah, and
And
I
vice
feel
versa.
like you know, you know, I could maybe tolerate it a little bit more, maybe dealing with like the other person or like just say partner or hypothetically just say if I was single, whatever, if it was another person, but definitely not on me. I consciously couldn't know that I smell like something and
Well, y'all acting like we smell like gorillas in a while.
well, I was
Like,
like people smell like I mean, yeah, I don't normally, but like if I go maybe 2-3 days without shower, whatever, it might be really, really
Or
like
even something
potent.
that's like shit. You done fried some fish in the house or some shit.
yeah,
You know
that's
what
true
I'm
too.
saying? Like
But I want to
it
be
ain't always
clear. Like
gotta
for me,
be like stank.
I'm with Jamal. Like I don't like. First of all, I don't like stank. Like go take a shower if you smell like you ain't. Well, he don't got no cracks and crevices. He all of
He,
Yeah.
he don't have no cracks and
that's
crevices.
why he can get away with not showering for fucking days. The only crevice he got is his belly button.
And his ass cheeks.
Oh,
like,
That's it.
he's so little.
No nooks and crannies.
Right. But
So I
for
was watching.
me,
This reminds me. So I was watching the show the other day called "It's a Sin." It's a show on HBO Max, and it's about these gays in England during the '80s. But one of them like hooked up for the first time. So I don't think they ever hooked up with a guy. But then when the guy was about to go down, well, he was bent over on the bed, and his ass was facing the guy. So I think he was about to eat his ass, and he was just like, "You need a wash." He's like, and the guy was, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah." Your your ass smells. So I never want that to be me.
And in an English
I-
accent.
Right.
Oh my!
You
Wait.
need a
Say
wash.
the name of the show because I gotta go. I'm gonna go watch this one fucking
it's
part.
a
I swear to
sin.
God.
It's the
My
first
mama
episode.
here.
It's a sin. Yeah, it's called It's a
My
Sin.
mama gonna
What's it
kill
called?
me.
It's a sin.
But she told me a story about
I
a
heard.
guy.
Oh, Crystal ain't watching, Lord. I
No,
hope not.
she did. He didn't.
Oh,
And she
okay.
saw it.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, that happened to me, but at least it was in a relationship. I think I didn't forget that I went to the bathroom after the shower. I forgot. It slipped my mind. So, child, it was time to get down, and this is with Terrell, and he was like, baby." I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot to." I was a little intoxicated as well, so in my defense,
I
so-
typically try to just slip in
So-
the bathroom real quick.
that did change the trajectory of the order that things happened in, but it
I
still
bet.
happened.
And, I'm very much like the way I say things. I try to be as nice and about it. So I'm just like,
Right.
yeah, I think maybe we should get in the shower first, or you might, you
This
want
is
you want
Let's
to.
shower
Funny to me
together.
because
Freshen up.
I'm not that soft when the shoe was on the other.
You want to freshen up?
I mean, like, you got shit between your ass that you might want to.
That's when Glenda jump out.
Yeah.
See. Like I've given head and smelled something before and I had to stop. But I didn't have the heart to tell Buddy why I had to stop.
Yeah. It be like that. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be
so yeah.
like that.
I
Yeah.
forgot what the question was.
Next.
Oh, fetishes.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to yours.
We didn't answer. What's your fetish, Jamal?
A fetish you've never mentioned on this podcast.
That was one of the questions.
Yeah, that was that's
That's
why
what
I
I
answered about dirty sex. I
Oh,
know fetish
damn,
for
that
dirty
went
sex.
over my
What's yours?
head. I think. I mean, that I haven't said because I definitely have said I like cum on my face. That's like it's my
Did you say
thing.
you like licking armpits too?
No, that was the episode where we got into it, and I think I said I tried it
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. You did say you
because I was
tried.
drunk, and that was the first thing that was on my mind after the show. But definitely not something that I don't know if I'll be revisiting that.
Much as I sniff Doug's armpits, I ain't never been like, ooh, I just want to lick it.
Wait, so I sniff Terrell's too. Do you sniff for the pheromones or for the deodorant
The
smell?
deodorant.
No, I like the pheromones.
That man deodorant smells
Right,
good.
that's exactly why I won't lick it because I like the pheromone part of it, like the
Yeah,
natural scent.
yeah.
I mean, I do
Now,
like his natural scent as well, but his deodorant
right.
smells so
And would you be more inclined or less inclined to smell it or lick these things if that person had an extremely hairy armpit? Because I don't know how hairy Terrell or
good.
Tug is here. If it's
Yeah,
mine,
Terrell's not that hairy under his arm anyway.
it would be
I
sad.
am not inclined to lick it either way. I'm not licking armpits. So, but I will say that as far as the smell, what would turn me on more would be more of the natural smell than a deodorant or a fragrance under his arm. I would lick it probably with the natural scent before.
yeah.
Because that has chemicals in it, the deodorant and stuff that you want to lick. If you was to lick his arm, because he got chemicals under it, like who's to know what other chemicals? At least I know everything under that pheromone arm is natural.
Yeah, I just want to smell it. And I don't know, I didn't hear you, but did you say Doug is mildly hairy, less hairy, more hairy?
He isn't that hairy, no. Like he has hair like everywhere, but it's not a lot of hair.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
yeah, that does. So would you still smell it if his armpit was like a bush under there?
Hell no, because I'd be afraid it was gonna like
Yeah.
capture me or some shit. Like, no,
I would.
cool. I would from a distance.
What's your fetish you haven't expressed?
I think I've said
I
majority
think
of
we all
mine
pretty much
on
have.
here.
That's why I said the only new one I had was since COVID when I realized I like dirty sex. So
Yeah, I don't think I'm pretty sure I've mentioned
that
all
tone
mine.
gave me, by the way. I'm just talking
You
shit.
gave him the exact
gave-
reaction he was trying to get. Oh Lord. Next
Whoa.
question.
Okay, what's next?
Out to me.
Never looking at. So, have you ever said the wrong name during sex?
Yes.
No.
Actually,
One girl I met, so I don't think I ever said her name.
Ooh.
that's out of order. That's out of
Probably
order.
couldn't remember why he was fucking her.
So not only have I said the wrong name during sex before, I've said the wrong thing during sex before.
Like what?
So I will never forget. It was this guy that I was talking to, and I was a top. Well, at that time, strict top, and he like was saying, yes, daddy, da, 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 this, that, and the third. And then I just was like, yes, daddy. Like to him. So I immediately felt like, oh my God, he probably think I'm a fake top.
Like that shit.
Because he was saying it so much, it just came out of my mouth like, yes, daddy. So I said the wrong name and the wrong thing.
That was a good one. What about you, Ma?
No. I have not.
Not during sex, but just in casual conversation. I can't remember what the fuck me and Doug was talking about. This was when we first started dating. I can't remember what the hell we was talking about, but out of nowhere, I'm saying something, and then I called him the guy's name that he stole me from.
Oh.
So as soon as I said it, I like literally jumped on his back and started saying I was sorry because I could tell like his whole everything, aura, demeanor, everything just shifted. And I was like, "Ooh, shit! Let me hurry up and apologize for this man." Started going crazy.
Have either one of you all been called the wrong name? Has somebody called you the wrong name?
I feel like it's happened. Yeah, I must have
I
put
don't,
it out of my mind.
yeah, I don't think I have. If it did, it went over my head or oh,
How'd it
maybe.
go over your head, named Jamal? He said, "Hey, Brian."
Or
What it's like?
maybe they were saying it under their breath. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm full,
I don't
man.
think I've ever been called out of my name either. No, I have, but I remember letting it go because we were new. We were new, so I was like, "Oh, he's still calling me by last dude he was dealing with." I forgot about that, but yeah, I didn't get offended.
I mean, considering the fact that Doug stole me from the man, nigga could have got cut some slack, goddamn it. But, you know.
I think we got like what 2 more questions. Do we got any more comments coming up, Tom?
I'm full as hell.
Over there pushing things.
Oh no,
Oh, sorry. All right. Well, I think we got time for like 1 or 2 more.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah.
Let's find a good one. Jamal, look, Donnie, you out here passing out. I done showered, uncut peen. Well, first of all, I think he's talking about the fact that I'm uncircumcised and I don't shower uncut peen. Um, Well, first of all, my penis is very clean. Let's start there.
Oh Lord.
And the second of all, there is a misconception about people with uncut penises that we have like this cottage cheese thing. I don't know who y'all been fucking with.
I never heard that.
Yeah, I've
before.
heard that several times as someone who's uncut, like that. There's like it's dirty, like it gets this cottage cheese.
That means
stuff.
that those people aren't cleaning their dicks correctly. That's them. That's not all of them.
I will say
that's a dirty dick motherfucker.
that as an uncut person, sex does feel better, which is probably why I come so quick. Sex feels better to uncut people, but it's easier for us to catch STIs and STDs because of like if you got to wash it off when you get done.
Yeah.
You got to wash it off. You should wash it off even if you're not, but uncircumcised, you need to get it together. But ain't nothing unclean about nothing going on over here. Poo poo.
Matt needs to come on the show.
Matt needs to come on the show because and I want to kick Matt out in person.
Well, he gonna have to be remote. He live in Texas now.
Oh, he live in Texas, so yeah, Matt gonna have to be remote so we can kick Matt off and just block his screen off when we keep
right
Matt back to the waiting room.
Just move to Texas.
Matthew, I guess that's Jamal's friend, the one who always saying something reckless.
I thought you said Maine did. I was finna stop
no,
whole
hell
motherfucking
no.
show and cuss him out for the last 5 motherfucking minutes. Anyway, moving along.
Last
have either of y'all ever done the walk of shame?
Many a time.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna lie. I done the walk of shame twice. Once I was drugged, so that I don't know if that really counts as like it was. I felt shameful as I walked away, but it really wasn't my fault. And then another time, yeah, I did the walk of shame in the morning. Like, yeah, I can't believe I did that.
Yeah, I've had, and I guess these are about sex. So I was like, I've had many a walk of shames involving
walk of shames in life. Period.
Sex, being drunk and waking up somewhere and leaving the next day.
Right.
Like, those have been more of my walk of shame. And yeah, I definitely have. It's just be hard to recall, but I feel like definitely more people have. It's hard to say if I've hosted more or traveled more because. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like yes, I have. I can't recall all of them though.
Okay, 2 more questions, y'all, and then we done.
Okay.
Okay.
You didn't answer the last one.
What was the last one?
Walk of shame.
I said hell yeah.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me make sure I'm picking around.
I'm so full.
How do y'all feel about nude pictures?
Sending them?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't done that in my current relationship at all, actually. But previously, I in relationships would send nudes, but I would never include my face in the nudes.
No face, no case.
Yep, no
Before
face, no
meeting
case.
Doug, if I did send something like that, my face was not in the picture, so I could
Will never
attempt to
be.
deny. But for Doug, I try to send pictures like, especially if I'm like just feeling myself, or I could have just got out the shower or something. I'm just feeling myself. I'm like, you know what, pow pow, what's up? Like that's like eating daily.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like pre-relationship, and previous relationship. I mean, nudes were just always an easy thing for me to do. It's just like, I just express myself, whatever. You want to see some pictures, it's very easy for me just to send. Of course, all of them would be faceless as well. I have sent pictures to Ladarius or videos and stuff like that. And then, I definitely have moments where like I'm feeling myself and stuff too. They don't be like, I guess, news, but they be depending, might be risque stuff like that. And I upload those on Instagram and things like that. And y'all see me in my Fenty robe, and then before that,
when you said risque, I'm like the Fenty robe. It's like it's a difference between like something that's supposed to be sexy, like what Rihanna does, and then something that's risque. Like I don't think Terrell would have minded me in that robe, but if I would have wore what I wore to Pride Fest in a picture and not told him about it, it would have been a problem.
I feel like Mr. Mall over there. Them pictures probably be raunchy and very model-esque.
Yep.
This man is a modeler and he is a freak.
Not a modeler.
Yes, he's a modeler and a freak. So I can only imagine what them nudes be like. And the last question: what is your best sex tip?
Our producer said it does not matter, just don't bite it.
I've heard that one before.
I would say take your time. If you have the time to spare. I hate like a rush. Like I hate when I could tell you're doing this just to get me off and then to be done. Like I like passion. I like passion. So just girl, she is crazy. I'm not gonna say what she's doing. She is crazy.
See?
They can't see what she's doing. They cannot see what she's looking at. Oh.
I knew it.
Yeah, risque.
As I said, take your time. Here you go. Next case. I'm tapped out.
I needed a sip after that, friend. Okay, so my sex tip for women is actually probably a little bit different than they probably used to hearing. But ladies, yoni steaming is very beneficial. It tightens your pussy walls. It helps with period cramps. It helps with your pH balance and so on and so forth. But when I say literally the first time I ever did it, I feel like a noticeable change in like how tight my pussy was afterwards. And all you gotta do is sit and steam. Bitch. Go steam.
Yes.
Exactly. Detox the puss.
Yeah. So the question was like sex tips?
Yep. What's your best sex tip?
What did you say, Donnie?
I said, take your time if you have the time. If the time allows, take your time. I hate aggressive, just like take your time.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Take
if
your
it
time
don't,
to get it wet.
if it don't call for that, I would. I mean, mine's probably somebody take your time, um, pay attention,
That's
um, to body language, you know, especially I guess if you're not dealing with somebody who is your partner who you might know a little bit better. Yeah, and just I guess aim to please.
and know how to tongue kiss. It's too many people out here grown as hell don't know how to tongue kiss.
Tongue
Like
kiss.
I
tongue
have
kiss,
to say
yes.
this. My husband gonna kill me.
I was like, what is it?
My
Tongue
husband
kiss.
can kill me out. But he has his good and bad days. He has days
Terrell
where
do
he
too.
is the best kisser I have ever kissed in my life. My knees will go weak and everything. I swear to God. And then some days I'd be like, who the fuck is this kissing me? Get my lip back. Damn. Like,
I'm gonna go on record as saying
Serious.
Terrell's the same. Like we've had some tongue kiss because I'm very big on tongue kissing and I know how to do
I
it
love
very
it.
well. So and I know how to do it very well because obviously he's not the first person I tongue kiss. But like I enjoy the dance of the tongue. Child, like
I feel
you
like I've
know.
never really shown Doug how well I could kiss either, though, because when he like kisses me so good, I swear I lose all my senses. I be
Yeah,
forgetting what the fuck
like
I'm
yeah, like
doing.
with them times when Terrell surprises me, where he even like stick his
Right.
tongue. I'm like, oh, okay.
Right. Like you just lose everything and just get lost in it. So he probably like, well, bitch, you ain't the best either. Like
That's probably what they saying about both of us. I'm like, shit, I could show you.
I'm dead. Yeah, no, I think me and Ladarius, we found our rhythm. I'm
It's the
trying to think
dance.
back. I don't know if it was always there, but I feel like we figured it out very early on. Just like I guess if you have a partner and I guess well y'all clearly explain how y'all partner is like on or off. But for the most part, I think it's like normally like you said, dancing with a partner. So I'm like peeing right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you know how your partner is, your move, and dance, you know how to dance. And I feel like it's the same for us when we like tongue kiss and um yeah and yeah, I just feel like we got it. So like I think we're pretty good because it is like a dance, like you said, Donnie. So like sometimes I guess people you kiss in the past or whatever. If you have to know like if they're moving this way, you got to move this way, or you might have to
Right.
back off, or you might have to be more aggressive, or
And
you
stop
know.
biting fucking lips. That is not a
Yeah.
part of the dance.
Yeah,
I don't know. And it's
unfortunately.
biting this aggressive sucking lips. I'm like, who
I
taught
don't
you how
I
to
don't
tongue kiss, child?
I don't even sometimes I don't
I
even think
don't
he
care.
knows he doing it. But it hurts after. I
Yeah,
have
like
big
child,
soft
yes, like
lips. Like that shit
stop.
hurts.
That is
Yeah.
not attractive.
No, I don't like it. Y'all don't like teeth on y'all dick. We don't like teeth, period. Nowhere. Maybe a little bit on the nipples.
Yes.
That's
A little bit on the neck for me too.
yeah, a little
A
bit
little bit
there
on the
too.
neck.
Yeah.
Nibble, not bite.
Yeah, like
Nibble,
I
don't
might
bite.
actually bite him though, because I be
Well,
thinking
a bite on the neck,
I
I
be
ain't gonna
thinking I'm
lie.
a
That's a
vampire
little
though.
sexy. That's a
So,
little sexy. Biting on the neck a little sexy.
and I'll say it too, like, "Ooh, I'm a vampire." So yeah.
But I think we've come to the end of our show on that note.
Yes.
Tone about to kick us out, so
Now it's time to go.
it's time to bounce, 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 bounce.
Look,
bounce.
Ma already
Right,
in the
look,
bed. I'm
Ma
not just
is
going to the
like,
bar.
look,
Right.
You ain't going
you
to no
still
bar.
got to lead us out.
Yes.
I do. Yes. Well, this has been our first hybrid episode. I always forget that this is, I guess, a part of the technology that we all can utilize. I guess if we are out of town and
That's
are
what we
not
always
doing
forget.
something. But this has been Horizontal Refreshment Season 3. Once again, I'm Jamal P.
Ma P.
I am Donnie Akeem, whichever you prefer.
Brit Brad, aka BKA Caramel Fantasy.
Yes, and thank everybody for tuning in. Thanks all y'all comments and stuff, and hopefully we'll see one of y'all on next week with the topic of your choice.
Week after next.
We
Oh,
got
period. And yeah, we about to sign off. So I'll see y'all later.
Deuce,